So I have no idea where it stopped recording, but again, I'm just constantly running out of disk space. So I had to delete some stuff. So here's part 2. I'm going to finish this up. This was the book. The cursed book. Random knocks. Wait, I missed this part. Okay. What did he see? On the floor, okay. Random knocking noises, okay. But is that him moving around? Is that him? Is that his activity? All of that noise and activity could probably be his.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Kaneko hears a strange sound coming from
Slow it down,
somewhere
put your red circle
inside
around it,
the
Nuke.
house. But when he turns to look, someone can be seen kneeling behind the glass of a sliding door. But Kaneko says there was no one else inside that house with him. After analyzing the footage, YouTube channel Fourth Wall believes that the woman's grandmother might have been responsible for her grandfather's death, and that his spirit is unable to move on. Watcher in the woods.
So that's him? Him or her? Was that grandma or grandpa? I'm confused. And I'm not entirely convinced that that was a person there either. Moving
YouTuber
on.
Creepy Outdoors frequently sets out to explore and spend the night deep in the wilderness of Canada. On one of these trips, he sets up camp just like any other night and scouts through the woods with a flashlight and a GoPro camera. But this time, something very unexpected happens.
He should bring a weapon with him.
A creepy turn.
Excuse me?
Hi.
How are you?
What the hell? I need to get out of here. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. That was f***ing creepy. I need to get out of here.
The camper thinks he hears movement in the remote woods, so he cuts his flashlight so he can't be seen. But the joke is on him, because just then, a high-pitched voice can be heard calling out, "I see you."
I think that's somebody messing with him,
Oh,
to be
hi.
honest.
Now he's feeling a little on edge and wondering if there might be someone or something stalking him in the dark.
What's the matter,
woods.
buddy?
He decides to just quickly head back to the safety of his camp. The experienced explorer says this is the scariest sound he's ever heard in the woods. Even though he was somewhere deep in the Canadian wilderness and completely removed from any towns or cities, he says that he hopes that the voice belonged to just a fellow camper.
Yeah,
having a
that's somebody
laugh.
messing with him.
You can watch this entire video over on the YouTube channel, Creepy Outdoors.
I think that was somebody just messing with him. Oh my gosh, that cat is terrifying. Gravy pants?
Jordan Curran and
Well, I am wearing my brown pants today.
His two children were enjoying a quiet night at an Airbnb in Anchorage, Alaska. It's late in the evening when the kids fall asleep in Jordan's arms, and he takes a video to preserve this precious moment. What happens next absolutely scares the out of him.
Why? Aww. Who is...
Yeah. Nothing here.
What
Here.
the hell
Oh my god.
was that?
Oh my god, look, legit goosebumps. Oh my god. What the is that?
Jordan hears a creepy growl, and when he looks at his phone, he spots the dark silhouette of a figure with no visible features
Oh
standing
my gosh,
right
that gave me
behind him.
interior
He jumps up
goosebumps.
and
They didn't
spins
come out,
around,
but I feel them on the inside.
There's
Holy
nothing
moly.
there. The figure has disappeared. To this day, Jordan still has no idea who or what was in the room with him and his children. He still worries about what might have happened if he hadn't been awake.
I'm not sleeping that night. Whoa.
The grip of the grave. Jimena
Whoa.
an Argentine star with more
I don't know if he was staying in a hotel and he was traveling, but check out of the hotel, walk to the front desk and be like, do me a favor. Please look at this on my phone here. Could you please see this? Look at this video. Wow.
than 6 million Instagram fans usually post glimpses of her daily life as she travels, acts, and sings. But one day she posts a video on her Instagram story that is very out of character. The video is security footage that shows Jimena hanging out at her friend's house in Argentina. Something happens that Jimena says still gives her chills to this day.
What was it? Oh, I was looking off. I was looking over at the table. What happened? What'd I miss? Jimena from Argentina.
Jimena says she felt something forcibly touch her back.
Huh?
She jumps up and turns around, expecting someone to be there, perhaps playing a prank.
I didn't see it.
There's no one. But did you see it? Well, probably not.
Oh, it looks
this
like
video
little
looks like
hand.
it was shot with a potato. But after posting the video to Instagram,
Luke.
Jimena's worried fans pointed out that in the video,
Oh,
they
yeah, it
see
looks like
two
a hand.
ghostly hands grabbing at her head and right shoulder. Jimena says that she is shocked and doesn't know what to do other than to just move on and try to forget. Since then, Jimena has never posted anything more about the paranormal.
But when something like that happens to you and you have an actual experience, a legit experience, you can just try to move on and forget. But it's like seeing something that you can't unsee. It's an experience that you can't unexperience.
Mimic. Melody
these
Rose
things
from
are
Los
creepy.
Angeles, California is recording a TikTok video
Not
about
cats.
perfume when something very strange
Not cats or people named Melody. Mimics.
happens.
Okay, if you're like me and you're looking for a new signature scent that like will have you needing to beat off men, beat off, pause, but you know what I mean, like
I was just gonna say, sweetheart, did you
won't have
choose
to
your
be
words a
no-
little more carefully? That was...
Let me rethink this. Basically, everybody will hunt you down and be like, what are you wearing? Because one time I had left the room and this chick followed me and she was like, even though you're no longer in the room, I can still smell you.
I've done that. I've walked up to complete strangers out and about. Mall, Walmart, something, wherever. And be like, excuse me, what are you wearing? That smells fantastic, thank you.
What is that? Bitch, this. And I keep buying the Discovery sets. One, because they're cheaper. Two, because this brand has so many scents that I'm like, which one do I even love? Like, I don't know. I'm leaning towards the Arabian.
I heard that.
Tonka, I think that's how you say it.
An unidentified childlike voice can be heard saying, "Hey," and "Melody."
I thought it said mom?
Beat off, pause, but you know what? I'm like, which one do I even love? Like, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Now, Melody doesn't hear this voice at all and is completely unaware of what she just captured.
I didn't hear the first one
So
either,
she
Nuke.
switches to another topic and records another video. But then she hears it.
Okay, first of all, why didn't anyone tell me that if you have yeah? My bad. So I forgot. I didn't think about it. I'm home alone, and I thought someone called me, and I'm home alone. Melody.
Is that real?
Maybe it was my cat, and she sounds like a human sometimes. That was you, right?
Cat's like, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone.
Someone calls out Melody's name, loud enough that she actually answers back.
Okay, first of all, why didn't anyone tell me that if you have... yeah?
Wait, that kind of sounded like her voice.
Something creepy.
That kind of sounded like her voice, like somebody said, Mel. Yeah. But that someone was her. It was her own voice. Wow.
She's home alone. She immediately begins to freak out, and the voice calls her name again.
Melody.
Now, equally strange, a creepy hissing or breathing sound can be heard in the audio of her entire recording. So, after posting the video to TikTok, many viewers believe that Melody is dealing with a mimic, a type of entity that copies the voice of its target and their family in an attempt to take over their life. But others believe that it might simply just be a malfunctioning Amazon Alexa. But Melody says that she has no Alexa devices in her home.
Another thing, Alexa, I don't have an Alexa.
So is Melody in danger from a supernatural force?
Could
or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scream. Sierra J. Casey, a concerned mother and TikTok user, has been noticing some very strange behavior from her daughter at their Texas home.
Oh no.
One day, the toddler comes running out of her bedroom, terrified and refusing to go back. TikTok user Sierra is worried that something might have happened and checks the footage on her Ring nanny cam. What she discovers shocks her to her core.
What did she find?
The toddler stands in her room looking around and seemingly confused. Then a loud scream pierces the air, sending the little girl running for mommy.
Wow. And it sounded like someone screamed mom.
Claimed that a quote woman screamed at her. But when she checked her room, she found no one there. Even creepier, previous videos show the toddler being scared in her room before, seemingly staring at someone that we can't see. Now, Sierra Casey believes she might have caught a ghostly encounter on camera, but worried TikTok viewers warn her that it could be something worse. A hacker accessing her Ring camera. So is it a ghost caught on camera, or something even more terrifying? A real person watching and scaring a little girl in her bedroom. We need scary videos.
If that's the case, you know what? That actually could be the case because people are just weird and stupid and do stupid things. So that's possible. That'd be terrible if it was.
So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The old Bayless paper mill. While on a motorcycle road trip, Kenneth Statkin and his friend Justin decide to explore the ruins of Bayless Paper Mill in Austin, Pennsylvania. The paper mill was destroyed over 100 years ago when the nearby dam collapsed, sending a massive wall of water crashing down on the factory. 78 people lost their lives. Now, it should be noted that Kenneth and Justin are not YouTube paranormal investigators.
Just
They're
explorers.
not even urban explorers.
Oh!
They are just...
They just ride bikes. They're just motorcycle enthusiasts.
Curious travelers passing through. So, when the guys arrive in town, they meet a local man who warns them that the Bayless Mill is haunted by the victim's ghosts, and that he has even had a paranormal encounter himself.
Oh, really?
Definitely think that place is haunted.
Oh yeah, most definitely. The paper mill's haunted as because I went there the one night, me and my buddies,
We all went over there, and like something ran behind us.
No kidding.
On Snapchat, like he caught it on camera and everything.
Kenneth and Justin arrive at the paper mill
On
and begin
camera.
exploring the decaying structure. Just as the sun is starting to set on their day, Kenneth and his friend find the mill's dark basement and head down to check it out. And this is when things take a very creepy turn.
It's literally magic time. That's the best time to film, is just as the sun is setting. Best lighting for filmography and cinematography.
And let's go down there and see what's happening.
Let's see what they capture.
You want to go down there? Absolutely.
Absolutely. You don't? I
Little did
do.
we know the
Send
experience
it.
we would have would leave chills running down the back of our necks the rest of the night.
I'm ready.
Hold on, I want to get that lower, closer down here. There's a bone on the beaver dam there. Good. Holy shit. See it right there? What is it?
Oh, yeah.
Bone. Bone. I don't see it. Oh, it is. What the f?
Okay.
Holy smokes.
That's nothing alarming.
What was that?
Animal?
Hello?
That got really close to them.
Yep, no more of that. Did you hear that? Oh yeah. What was that? I have no idea.
The two explorers hear very bizarre sounds, and then
Yeah,
a
that's
strange
crazy.
voice is heard from the darkness. It sounds very close by.
No, it sounded far there, and then it sounds like it gets very close to them.
Now, the first whimpering sounds
Wow.
could be explained away as simply the odd calls of some strange animal.
That's what I thought.
However, the last sound is different. It's much louder and almost sounds like someone or something calling for help.
Hello? Yep, get the f out of there.
So the question is, if this was an animal, why would it come closer to the sound of people
Right,
instead of just
that doesn't make
running off?
sense.
Well, whatever it is, Kenneth and Justin are freaked out, and they decide to just get out of there.
Oh my god, and there's a lot of water down there too, and water is one of the best conductors of electricity and energy. So, quite possible. Wow.
So considering the mill's tragic history, could it be that Kenneth accidentally captured the ghostly voice of one of the 78 people who passed away when the Austin Dam collapsed? You
Quite
decide.
possible.
The Haunted Hill House. The Hill House in Mineral Wells,
Oh,
Texas
I know
is said
about
to
the
be
Hill
one of
House.
the most haunted locations in the U.S.
Yep.
The home is owned by Catherine and Edward Estes, who allow guests to rent out the Hill House overnight so that they can have their own supernatural experience in the home. Visitors have reported hearing voices, being scratched and bitten, and some have even had things thrown at them. The
Oh, I
owners
wanna
say
go.
that most guests get so freaked out that they leave early and often don't even make it through the night. So one night, a group of friends
Really?
rent out the Hill House just to have a little spooky fun. Now, none of the group are paranormal investigators. In fact, they're not even really believers in the supernatural at all. But that is about to change.
At the Hill House,
One member of
if
the
it's an
group,
active
Victoria,
night, yeah, it's
lays
gonna
down
change.
on a bed and jokingly starts to taunt one of the spirits that is said to haunt the house. Needless to say, it
Taunting spirits is never a good thing. Always be respectful.
did not go
Because play stupid games, win stupid prizes, as I think we're about to see.
well.
As you can see,
I'm sorry,
she was yanked
what?
off the bed. This was not a fall. And then they ran out. We're going to rewind that and we're going to show you in regular screen.
And it's just the
Something
three of them
seems
in
to
there?
violently yank Victoria right off the bed
Wow,
as her friends
yeah, it
watch
does.
in horror. The security camera in the room catches the action as Victoria quickly gets to her feet and the group just makes a run for it. One of the guys is so
she's like, nope, I'm out.
Panicked that he drops his phone and doesn't even stop to pick it up. Now, cut to almost 1 hour later. It's around 3 in the morning and a guy named Drew wants to test out the supposedly paranormal activity for himself. He enters the same room and immediately begins to aggressively taunt the ghost.
Oh, good luck with
He says
that.
that the spirit is a coward and that if it really wants to attack someone, why doesn't it attack a man?
Why do I feel like this guy is going to get scratched?
Same room.
Look at the guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
Before I can even finish my sentence, I'm in the air.
All right, we're gonna pull it back.
I ran right through both of them.
Oh, he
Did you
did.
see he got pushed?
Impact. Yeah, there's
So,
impact
Drew
on
gets
him.
his wish. He is violently shoved by something.
And then he just
he
runs
almost
out.
knocks down his 2 friends as he
Yeah.
runs from the room. But it gets even weirder.
Weirder?
This is
Nuke, how does this get weirder than that? We have poltergeist assaulting people.
Drew and his friends run out. Something seems to yank the door closed behind them. And if you watch closely, you can actually see the doorknob move.
Oh,
as if it's
yeah,
being
as it's
pulled.
being pulled.
Now, since these creepy incidents, the Haunted Hill House has gotten national recognition online and through various news outlets.
Wow.
Sean Giggy, a news reporter for local TV station WFAA, goes to the Hill House to interview the owners, Catherine and Edward. But what he doesn't
Tell me he catches something during his interview.
know is that he too is about to have a paranormal experience, all caught by his own news camera.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
What?
In the middle of the interview, we heard something scratching. My microphone didn't pick it up very well, but I'm being completely honest when I tell you I heard it clearly.
And the creepy incidents at the Haunted Hill House just don't seem to stop. Because remember Victoria who got yanked off the bed by some unseen force? Well, a year after her first terrifying visit, Victoria returned to Hill House again.
She goes back. Good for you. Don't be scared. Send it.
And this time something scratched her back so badly that her shirt was soaked in blood.
What?
So is the Hill House in Mineral Springs, Texas one of the most haunted places on Earth? And would you stay overnight and taunt the spirits inside? Let me know down in the comments.
There's an unbelievable story behind Mineral Springs and what they actually thought the minerals in the water were. If you want to hear like a bizarre, like, wait, what type of story, do some research on Mineral Springs, Texas. It's gnarly.
Follows. Memo and Patty, a couple who explore haunted places in Mexico, visit a cursed forest where a woman mysteriously vanished without a trace.
Oh, we know Memo and Patty. We reacted to something that was at their house, that like followed them home at their house.
Soon after this investigation, the couple begins to experience strange, unexplained events in their home that absolutely terrify the entire family.
Maybe this is the same clip.
No mames. No seas mamador. No seas mamón, güey. No.
I'm checking the cameras now, bud. You're okay. Good boy.
Allá adentro no hay nadie, ¿eh? Se los juro que allá adentro no hay nadie.
Yes, you're a good boy.
El cuarto está completamente solo.
I feel like he hears quiet. It's like it's very quiet, and then he hears my voice say something, and he starts barking. But I'm pulling the camera up to see.
Ahora, ¿qué mames? No sé, lo grabas.
There's nobody here.
Sí, lo grabé. Checa, se va a ver. Se va a ver. Sí, lo grabé.
Mamo and Patty begin to worry that the spirit of the woman who disappeared in the woods might have followed them home, restless and unable to move on to the other side.
There's nobody here.
The paranormal activity in the house becomes so intense that it even starts to wake them up at night.
¿Quién eres y qué quieres?
Espérate. Ten cuidado, te vas a caer. Ay, cabrón.
Hay que bajar.
Ay.
En nombre de Jesús. Te ordeno que te largues de nuestra casa.
That's it, get out.
Oh, la madre.
The couple is horrified when they hear the voice of a sobbing
Crying?
woman coming from somewhere in their home. Memo checks everywhere, but there's no one there. Now, I should mention that Memo and Patty stream many of their paranormal encounters live on YouTube as they happen. They say that they want to prove that their experiences are real and absolutely terrifying. So, cut to another night, and the family is woken up again by sounds coming from outside their bedroom. Memo immediately starts live streaming from his phone. What happens next is downright chilling.
Espérame aquí.
Yo te ordeno en nombre de nuestro Señor Jesucristo que te alejes, que te vayas. No tienes cabida en este hogar.
Tell him, basta, no más.
No tienes cabida en nuestras vidas. En nombre de Jesucristo yo te expulso y te despojo de este lugar. Te despojo.
What the heck? There's someone outside your window, friend.
Ser inmundo.
Live viewers watch in horror as a woman's face can be seen looking in through a window. But that window is on the house's second floor.
Oh, it is, because
Memo
he's going
is unaware
downstairs.
of what has just happened. Then he finally reads through his live stream chat.
La ventana.
Oh, and now there's nobody there, and it's live.
En la ventana de las escaleras, esa. ¿Qué vieron ahí?
And his live stream is telling him there's a face.
Sí, ¿qué
He saw a
vieron? ¿Qué
whole
vieron?
person.
¿Qué había? ¿Pero qué? No mames, no manches, no. Sí, no puede, es imposible que haya alguien ahí parado. Y les voy a demostrar por qué. Ay, Dios mío.
Why is that impossible?
Miren. No, miren, ahí está la ventana, ¿sale?
Alright, there's the window.
Jálale, fíjate.
Okay.
Chéquense. ¿A dónde
Where the
está la
win-
ventana? ¿Ya vieron? O sea, son aproximadamente como 4 o 5 metros a la ventana.
So there was somebody just floating
Memo
outside
shows
his
that it
window.
would have been impossible for anyone to look through the window on their second floor, as it's just way too high for anyone to reach. So just who or what?
Unless they're
is
5
this?
meters tall. Unless they're freaking 20 feet
Memo
tall.
and his wife don't know what they might have brought home from the haunted exploration of
Wow.
the woods. Is it a lost spirit looking for help, or something more sinister? A night at the museum.
Something very tall.
Unfortunately, the source of this next creepy video is unknown. The video shows
Night at the museum. Good movie.
security guards at a museum somewhere in Kazakhstan watching the CCTV camera at 7:30 at night. The guards spot something absolutely unnerving.
Avaramiz біреу жүр ананың ішінде. Призрак. Көрдіңіз бе осы тағы? Призрак.
And they just walked into a wall. No, they're still there.
Иә. Көрдіңіз бе? Призрак жүр. Храм жабық тұр, иә.
Some random ghost, 7 o'clock, just strolling around.
Қайта сізге көрініп, жаңа көрінгенде сіздің есіңіз шығады деді. Бұны көрдіңіз бе? Елес жүр ғой, елес, призрак. Бәсе өткенде мен түнгі сағат 1-лерде көргем.
A pale figure that appears to be wearing a white gown is curiously walking among the museum exhibits.
And is
The guards have
semi-transparent as
no
well.
explanation for what they are seeing. They believe the mysterious figure is a ghost. But without a reliable source for information, we'll never know exactly what happened here. So is this a genuine paranormal encounter? As always, I leave that up to you to decide.
It could be, but it's very grainy, so it's hard
The
to
Window
tell.
Watcher. Popular urban explorer Colin from the YouTube channel The Bearded Explorer is traveling through France when he finds the perfect abandoned house to explore. The two-story house has been abandoned for years, and it seems that the former owner has left almost everything behind. Colin films his exploration as he carefully walks through the house to discover its secrets. He takes photos and videos for his social media and eventually leaves, satisfied that he has documented everything of note inside the house. But it isn't until he looks back at the footage later that he discovers that he had missed something while filming the outro for his video. Something very spooky.
Man's just getting B-roll for the outro, and that's what happens.
Right guys, well that is it for today's
What
video. I
happens?
hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is _. Also go and check out the Facebook page. Like always, I'll put all the pictures on Facebook. 10 of us on Instagram, and I'll see you on next week's video.
Someone can be seen peeking out the window from behind the
Someone
curtain.
or something?
Now, I have carefully watched Colin's entire uncut video, and there is absolutely no sign of anyone inside that house. From the moment Colin enters, no sound of movement can be heard. The only noise is from Colin himself as he wanders around the house. Even creepier, this is not the only strange thing that he captures on video during this visit.
What else did I
After he
miss?
posts the video to YouTube, one of Colin's sharp-eyed viewers spots something truly bizarre.
What do we got?
So we'll start with this one first, because this one looks like it's got a lot of stuff inside, and it has. I've got some more photographs here, look.
Some very old
The
photos.
ceiling is completely covered in mold.
I would not want to be in there for an extended period of time, more than 10 minutes in that room.
Look at this, the cupboard completely filled with clothes still. Wow. Absolutely amazing.
It sounded like a voice
Look
potentially
at that,
in
it
the
looks as if
background.
something's been climbing in. Oh god. I mean, in the bag just hit my leg. I thought someone tapped my leg. It looks as if something's been climbing in here and sleeping in here, maybe.
Did you see it?
No.
In the reflection of a cupboard mirror in a bedroom,
feet!
a pair of feet can be seen standing underneath the window curtain, almost as if someone is hiding behind the curtain. But when Colin pans the camera back towards the curtains, the mysterious feet are gone. Also, if we look back at the footage from a couple of minutes
They're
before,
not there when he walks
there were
in.
no feet
Nope.
there when Colin
No, there
entered the
weren't.
bedroom. So, did the urban explorer accidentally capture not one, but two paranormal events on camera?
I believe
Let
he
me
did.
know. You can watch this entire exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, The Bearded Explorer. Night Watch.
Oh, now we have so many old abandoned buildings over here in the area I'm in. I really want to go exploring now after seeing that house.
A security guard working at a factory in Mexico is confused when he meets a new employee that no one, not even his boss, has told him about. The next day, he complains to a coworker about the odd conversation he had, only to be told that there is no new employee.
Already talking trash about the new guy. That's how it goes.
When they check the building's security footage, they are shocked.
And guys who do security are normally of a pretty sound mind. On the job, at least. I mean, we're all insane, but we take the job very seriously. Man pulled a chair out for him and then scoot over. So you would only do that to give somebody personal
It's clear in the
space.
footage that the guard has a full-on conversation with no one. He pulls out the chair next to him and waves for whoever he's talking to.
Oh wait, it looked like there was a shadow.
And that's not all, because did you see it?
Right, yeah!
As the guard pulls out the chair, a dark figure with arms and legs seems to move past him and then disappear into thin air.
Oh yeah,
Many
hello
believe
there.
that the security guard was talking to the ghost of an old employee who might have passed away at the factory. Maybe even someone who had a fatal accident on their first day of work. But is this a real ghost caught on camera or not? That
I
is
mean,
up
how
to
do you
you
explain
to
that
decide.
shadow then moving?
Thanks so much for
Holy
watching.
cow.
Maybe watch one of these videos, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, that was a good one. Nuke, that was a good one. Wow. Okay. I think I'm awake now. I think we're good. We're good to go back to the nonsense of the real world and get off the internet. That was a good one. Thanks, Nuke.